Trump's divide and conquer strategy is blowing up in his face, and it's all because of one crucial meeting in Mexico City. While Trump thought he could pit Canada and Mexico against each other in trade negotiations, Prime Minister Mark Carney just pulled off a diplomatic masterstroke that completely flipped the script. This isn't just about trade deals or tariffs. This is about two nations refusing to be bullied and instead choosing to build an alliance that could fundamentally change North American geopolitics. So, what exactly happened in Mexico City? And why is Trump's strategy of playing allies against each other suddenly looking like a massive miscalculation? To understand what's really at stake here, we need to rewind to how we got to this point. For months, Trump has been wielding tariffs like a sledgehammer, trying to force both Canada and Mexico into submission through economic pressure. His strategy was simple: divide and conquer, make each country compete for his favor, while threatening to exclude the other from North American trade. The plan seemed to be working when Canadian provincial leaders like Doug Ford and Danielle Smith started suggesting that maybe Canada would be better off without Mexico in the trade deal. Trump was successfully driving a wedge between the two smaller North American partners, forcing them to scramble for his attention while he held all the cards. They had a private meeting on the sidelines of the summit, and it seemed to go pretty well. That was a sign that Canada was making progress and kind of repairing or smoothing over some relations with Mexico that may have gotten rattled in the early days of Trump's second presidency when he imposed the fentanyl tariffs on both Canada and Mexico. Then Ontario Premier Doug Ford came out and suggested that Canada should essentially drop Mexico as a trading partner and focus on a negotiation with the United States, a bilateral negotiation, a two-way deal, and leave Mexico out of it. That obviously did not play very well with the Mexicans. They were not happy about that. And so Carney had been trying to smooth things over, and the tensions were real, with diplomatic damage mounting. Ontario Premier Doug Ford's controversial suggestion that Canada should drop Mexico as a trading partner and negotiate bilaterally with the US created serious friction between the two nations. This was exactly what Trump wanted, his neighbors fighting among themselves while he dictated terms. But here's where Trump's strategy started to unravel. Instead of continuing to fight each other for scraps from Washington's table, Carney made a calculated decision to do the exact opposite of what Trump wanted. He flew to Mexico City not to compete with Mexico for Trump's favor, but to build a partnership that could stand up to Trump's pressure together. Reporters said that after meeting with top officials there to get a vital trade relationship back on track, Evan Dyer had been watching it all. "So Evan, can you bring us up to speed?" Adrienne asked. The Canadian and Mexican leaders appear to have smoothed over the tensions that emerged following the election of Donald Trump, when he succeeded in driving a wedge between the two countries with his tariff plans, causing some Canadian politicians to suggest that Mexico should be cut out of the CUSMA trade deal, Dyer explained. These are two countries that face a common threat, and they seem to have decided they're stronger facing it together. We are both undertaking massive transformations of our economy. Plan Mexico-Canada strong. Our efforts will be strengthened by working together. Mexico and Canada want to do more on two fronts. First, work together to save North America-wide free trade by coordinating strategies for next year's review of CUSMA, the trade deal that replaced the original NAFTA 5 years ago. How do we eliminate these tariffs that we both face prior to the end of the year so that we can have a fruitful discussion on the USMCA's future beginning in 2026? The two countries also have to cooperate without provoking the Trump administration. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos never contain misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver accurate, verified, and timely news updates from Canada. If you found this video helpful, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Canada Breakdown channel for more updates. Thank you for watching.